Harry Styles brought his record-breaking Wembley Stadium residency to an emotional close on Saturday night after receiving an unforgettable surprise from his sister, Gemma Styles, during the final show of his historic 12-night run. The singer, who has spent nearly 2 weeks performing to sold-out crowds in London, appeared visibly emotional when Gemma walked onto the stage in front of 80,000 fans to celebrate the remarkable milestone. Introduced by Harry's band, Gemma admitted she had never imagined herself addressing such a huge audience and confessed she felt nervous before beginning her heartfelt tribute. She reminded the crowd that while millions of fans see Harry as one of the world's biggest pop stars, she still sees him as the little brother she has known all her life. Calling him not only a brother but also an uncle and one of her closest friends, Gemma praised the supportive community that has grown around him throughout his career and thanked fans who have stood beside him over the past 16 years. One of the most emotional moments came when she reflected on the day she accompanied Harry to his first The X Factor audition. Gemma recalled leaving her then 16-year-old brother outside Wembley Arena before quietly walking away, wondering whether he could possibly handle everything that lay ahead. Standing beside him now after he had broken Wembley residency records, she admitted the journey felt almost impossible to believe. Turning directly toward Harry, she told him how proud she was, not only because of his extraordinary career, but because of the person he had become and the positive influence he continues to have on countless people. As Harry wiped away tears, Gemma ended her speech by thanking him simply for being himself before asking the audience to congratulate him on completing a historic series of concerts. The siblings embraced in a long hug before Gemma left the stage, leaving fans cheering one of the night's most touching moments. The emotional atmosphere continued later in the concert when Harry paused to pay tribute to the band that launched his career. Addressing the packed stadium, he thanked his former One Direction bandmates Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik and his dear friend Liam Payne. The tribute carried particular significance following Liam's death in October 2024 at the age of 31 after a fall from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires. Members of Liam's family, including his parents Jeff and Karen Payne, his sister Ruth and his young nephew, were among those watching from the audience during the final Wembley performance. Harry's London residency has celebrated the release of his fourth studio album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, and has become the longest solo residency ever staged at Wembley Stadium. Throughout the run, fans were treated to performances of both classic favorites and new material, while country music icon Shania Twain joined the tour as the special guest support act. The Wembley concerts form part of Harry's ambitious 2026 global residency tour, Together, which will take him across 7 major cities, including Amsterdam, Sao Paulo, Mexico City, New York, Melbourne and Sydney. One of the biggest highlights still to come will be an extraordinary 30-night residency at Madison Square Garden, further cementing his status as one of the world's biggest touring artists. Critics and fans alike have praised the Wembley residency, describing it as a celebration of just how far Harry has come since first stepping onto the X Factor stage in 2010. For many in attendance, however, the most unforgettable memory from the final night was not the spectacular production or the record-breaking achievement, but the deeply personal moment when a proud sister reminded one of music's biggest stars exactly where his remarkable journey began.